rage on that beat, going crazy.
Hello, everybody, and yes.
You find them in here.
What?
You take results stuff.
No, I haven't. Anyways, we are here. We are live. It is very big game is going on for Sunday, as it is the Penrith Panthers putting their winning streak on the line against the South Sydney Rabbitohs in Dubbo. And it was just announced. I just found out that Bob Fulton has unfortunately passed away earlier this morning. I only just found about the news because I put on the KO stream and they came back and then they have announced it. Bob Fulton, who was an absolute, a genuine legend for the Manly Sea Eagles. Just looking over his stats: 219 games, 29 tries, 510 points for him. He was also coach for the Australian team and Manly in the mid 80s and the 90s. It is very unfortunate thing. Apparently, it was due to I think it was due to a stomach cancer. I believe was the what was announced. So yeah. So no Adam today. It says on the sheet that Adam Reynolds is playing. I don't know if it has changed at all, but brother won his game 10 minutes ago. Congratulations to your brother. So, yeah, this match is actually going to be... It's going to be hard to predict, actually, on who's going to win. Just hang on, I just realised it's on double, so I can now just go, yep, there we are. So it is interesting, as this match is in Dubbo. It is a bit odd how Penrith... This is their second game in which they are playing at a regional ground. First one was it was against Canberra. Yeah, hello Frenchie. Yeah, they played. It was at Tamworth, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Tamworth. They played against Manly somewhere. Regional. So just getting ready for the lineup. So big gain here for South Sydney is Latrell Mitchell is back. It is and he's going to be starting this match. Should be very interesting to see how he performs, because obviously the way he goes could depend on whether or not he's going to be in the New South Wales team. So we got Latrell Mitchell starting at fullback. You got Alex Johnson and Josh Mansour on the wings. You got Dane Gagai and Campbell Graham in the centres. You got Cody Walker at 5'8". You got Adam Reynolds at halfback. Unless there was any change that gets announced. Thomas Burgess, Damien Cook and Tavita Totola at the hooker prop. Kiernan Kolomatangi and Jaden Sewer in the second row, and Liam Knight at lock. And the interchange consists of Benji Marshall, Mark Nichols, Jai Arrow, Jed Cartwright. And the reserves are Braden Burns and Hummy Selly. So it could have changed. This was written as of about an hour ago. And for the Penrith Panthers, to start at fullback is Paul Mimirovski. Then you got Charlie Staines and Brian To'o on the wings. You got Stephen Crichton and Matt Burton in the centre. You got Jerome Luai at 5'8", Nathan Cleary at halfback. James Fisher-Harris, Apasia, Curacao and Matthew Eisenhuth are the hooker prop. Viliami Kakao and Kurt Capewell round out the second row, and Isa Yeo is the lock. The interchanges consist of Tyrone May, Scott Sorensen, Liam Martin and Spencer Leniu. And the reserves are Mitch Kenny and Robert Jennings. So there's probably going to be a little bit of changes, because obviously there's only one 18th man. I mean, 2 guys ago on the Knights of Cowboys. Yes, you were. About yesterday, I did say I was going to do games yesterday, but anything that did go wrong ended going wrong. Everything that could have gone wrong did. Basically, I got called away to a family emergency just before the Titans-Bulldogs game, and it went out for a very long period of time. And it pretty much carried on throughout all this busyness. It carried out pretty much all the night, so I missed all 3 of the NRL games, and then got up at about 2:30 to do the Catalan Dragons and St Helens game. Turns out the payment didn't go through for the bloody for KO, so I was like, for fuck's sake. And then we had to sort it out, but it's fine today. We are all good. We are doing these 2 games. There's obviously afterwards another big clash. It is the Parramatta Eels at their fortress at Bankwest Stadium, but the fortress could be under a very big attack from the Manly Sea Eagles. So we'll be, I don't know, in terms of an actual prediction, I'm not too sure about this. It is 4th versus 1st as we are. They're getting the sponsorships done. We are almost ready for kickoff for this very interesting match. Either Penrith go 11 in a row or South Sydney end it. They're playing in Dubbo. Yeah, it is weird how they are playing in Dubbo. I only found out about this so relatively recently, so it's not even at ANZ. It is out in Dubbo. So, one thing I did see, they did do a really big hype package up for the Parramatta Eels. My dad is watching it from his backyard. So he's actually in Dubbo. That's very cool. This match in these 2, it's going to be very big because a fair amount of players are in contention for Origin. Because you've got obviously Nathan Cleary, who's going to be the halfback for the Blues. Got Jaden Sewer, who surely should get selected for Queensland. Wow, I actually didn't hear about this. Apparently Manly are calling Parramatta the Silvertails, which is very interesting, as that is a nickname that was put onto Manly back in the mid-90s. Very interesting stuff here. So we're getting almost ready now for this for the kickoff between an undefeated team and a team. It's 4th versus 1st. It's one of the biggest games of the season, and I'm out here. Get to taste. I wonder what the crowd's going to be like. Like what the supporters. I feel like the people who are just going there because of the matches, I feel like probably maybe a bit split, but there also could be. So welcome to Dubbo. Looks a bit split. I wouldn't be surprised if there is more Penrith fans than Rabbitohs fans. Apex Oval. Hot food Dagwood dogs with a massive van. What are you eating? I'm eating a steak, which I literally whacked on like 20 minutes before this. So here we go. This match. So the chance of changes. Crichton's now at fullback. Muramovsky's moved to the centres. Martin's now coming in to replace trying to figure. I believe it's Kurasau. No. There are changes, but we should be able to basically just read out the squad. So there is a little bit of changes. Crichton is now at fullback and Moravsky is in the centres. And there was a change, I believe that was number 7. Liam Martin's now in the starting team. And here comes the Penrith Panthers, the dominating team in the NRL. Nathan Cleary so far leading the Dally MCs. No, it's probably there is probably a fair amount of South fans there. It wasn't that big of a cheer by the for the Penrith team walking out. So now Graham is starting. So basically, there's no changes at all for South Sydney. So it's led out there by Adam Reynolds. So he is playing. This will be the South's first home game since the announcement that Reynolds has signed for the Brisbane Broncos. And Latrell Mitchell is back. So here we go now. Who is kicking off? Who is going to be starting in this match? Who's going to be taking the first hit up? Predictions. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'd say probably South under. I mean, no, not South. Penrith under 12 as a conservative one, but I do maybe think that South could do it.
On behalf of all Aboriginal people, our culture, our history and our memories, and our land, welcome. Mandangu Kuwayu.
So there it is, the welcome country is done. Just realised a fair amount of that steak is a bit too rare for my liking, so I might wait for that and then at half time put it back on the stove. So it's going to be Penrith kicking off, running that way, and South will pick up the first ball as we are underway here. So here's the first hit up here by Thomas Burgess, who makes it to the 15 for the first tackle. So here's the second hit. That is number 10, that is Tavita Tatala, making it to the 25. Oh, now that is Colin Matanya now, makes it to the 30 now for the third tackle. Now that's number 13, that's Liam Knight now. Being charged back down to the 30. And it's fourth tackle. We're going to go down the left side here, as that is Colin Matanya now getting the ball back again. He makes it to the 40. So here is the last tackle here for South Sydney. And there's the kick there by Reynolds. And it's a pick. Crichton. I was wondering who they were talking about because I brought up Edwards, but he's not on the team. So there was the first tackle there for Penrith on the 25, and the second tackle will be on their 30. And now there's Brian To'o letting the hair out there, just shy of the 40 now for the third tackle. Now I believe that is Eisenhoof now making it to the 45 now for the fourth. There's an offload here. Now it's Jerome Luai now. And Luai will get brought down 45 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Penrith. And there's the kick from Cleary. It's high in the air and it's taken by Latrell Mitchell. He will take his first hit up back since he's potentially still going, but he'll get brought down past the 20 for the first tackle. And it's a set restart here for South Sydney for a ruck infringement. So there's the first Tackle there on the 30, and now that is number 5. That is Mansour now. And they're going to make it past halfway here now, South Sydney. 45. Every try, take a drink. No. I got uni tomorrow. Going into study. So here's the 4th tackle now for South Sydney. 45 metres away from the try line now. And they're going to try to push it down to the left, but now it's going to be one up. That's number 11. That is Kolomatangi now. 35 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for South Sydney. And it's a short kick over the top. And the bounce, it was picked up by Staines and given to Crichton, who is the fullback for this match. And it's a wrap up there by the Rabbitohs, who makes it to the 5 for the first tackle. And now that's Brian To'o almost breaking through now, makes it to the 15 for the first tackle. And now Charlie Staines now takes it from dummy half, makes it to the 30 now for the third tackle. Yeah, no, that is true. Yeah, there is no Edwards here. Bit of good offload here, and that's almost a breakthrough. It's a break through the gap here for Penrith. They're into the 30, and they get a pass off to Brian To'o. Ty's still going. He's got interference, but he'll get brought down 5 metres away from the try line for the 4th tackle. A brilliant run there by Burton. So now, Penrith 15 metres away. They've got numbers on their side here to get the first try of the match. And it's going to get brought down. I don't know who that player was. Brought down now. Last tackle here for Penrith. They're going to go down the short side on the right. And Cleary just breaks through. He's been held up. Oh, sure. No, that's surely a double movement there. Show the game. I cannot show the game Keith Gonzalez because of copyright issues, unfortunately. So Cleary, I don't know. I think the big thing they're going to check here is, because Cleary did ground the ball, is they're going to see if, because he was held up, if it was momentum or it was a double movement. So Cleary gets the ball, breaks through the tackle. Oh, nah, I think that's momentum. So he gets brought down there and he rolls around. I think that is completely fine. So there is the first try there for the Penrith Panthers. I think that's not a double movement. So yep, the try has been confirmed. So 5 minutes gone. It is 4-0 to the Penrith Panthers. So now a conversion here attempts just past the 20 line on the. So he's 84% so far, Nathan Cleary, in his career. This will make it 6-0. No, they didn't. They really didn't. And there's a kick. Oh, he's hit the post. I think it was a bit of a. I think the ball went under his foot there because it didn't go very high. So it's hit the post, so it's still going to remain 4-0. 5.5 minutes gone in this match.
Fascinating to watch. Have a look how he holds the ball out in front, just skips on the outside of 9, throws that dummy. It just gets the opposition in 2 binds. They don't know whether he's going to run, pass, or kick. And he looks like he's got so much time with the ball in hand. He's owning his side and he's owning his own performance. And he is. So
I feel like we're going to get the obligatory comments of basically the NRL sucking the dick of Penrith. I mean, it is understandable. They are the best team in the comp, but so there's the first tackle now on the 15 now for the first tackle. And that's going to be, that's Brian To'o now, who takes it to the 20 for the second tackle. So that is Isaiah Yeo, who makes it to the 30 for the third tackle. So now that is number 10, that is James Fisher-Harris, who makes it to the 40 for the fourth tackle. And it's going to be an early kick attempt here by Cleary, going for a 40-20. The bounce doesn't go. That is picked up there by Alex Johnston on the 20. So now he's number 21. That is Campbell Graham. He makes it to the 25 now for the second tackle. And now Latrell makes it to the 35 now for the third tackle. And it's going to be a penalty here to South Sydney. Round the waist, pull him off the ball. So there's the first penalty of the match. So South Sydney now have a chance for a kick. Yeah. What do you mean? He was being manhandled. What do you mean? He was being manhandled. What do you want about it, man? First tackle now, 35 metres away from the try line. And now that's Knights now. He goes on to the 30. And now that's Burgess now. He's 15 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. And now Reynolds. They've got numbers here, South. Latrell now trying to break over now. 5 metres away from the try line now. Fourth tackle. There's our 17. That's Jai Arrow. Now 5 metres away now. Last tackle here for South Sydney. They're going to go down the left side here. That was a really quick held call. There's going to be a change over here for Penrith. There was some good defence there. So there's the first tackle now on the far inside the 10 still. Now here comes the second from Stephen Crichton. And now that's Brian To'o now. Makes it to the 25 for the third tackle. And now that's, I believe, number 21. That is Paul Momorowski. Makes it to the 30 for the fourth. Now it's a penalty here for Penrith. So for a high contact, but it's only just a penalty. Very interesting because so it hasn't been was it a high? Doesn't look like there was enough effort put into that. It was literally like arm around that, and then it gave the appearance. So anyway, 35 minutes away from the try line now. There's the first tackle here for Penrith. Now that's Liam Martin now, who was changed from the interchange to the start. Second tackle now. And now they've got numbers all there on the side. And that's a dodgy bounce, but the South Sydney have gotten the ball back here. It's Mansour. A bit of a interesting offload there. So South have gotten the ball back here. So second tackle now. South are on their 30. And now Latrell. And it's an offload here. It's given off to Cody Walker. As Cody Walker goes past halfway, as they were trying to drag Latrell out. So now Gagai now, 40 metres away from the try line now, fourth tackle. They've got to shift it down the right side here. And they are. They've got some numbers here. It was an offload, and now it's been picked up there by Mansour. He gets to the 25 now. Now last tackle here for South Sydney. There's the kick from Reynolds. And Crichton takes the take and gets brought down by Damien Cook, who ran through all of the gaps. Now here's the second tackle now. Still inside the 10 now, Penrith. And now that is Morowski, and that's a high shot. That's a high shot. They're probably going to look at this, and it could be a sin bin. Is it? Is it? There was a high shot. Nope, they're not going to. It's Cody Walker. Okay, so when does that become a sin bin? So it's basically a sling around. So it was a penalty to Penrith, but I don't get when that becomes an actual sin bin offence. So second tackle here coming up for Penrith now on the their 35, their 45. Sorry. Now they're going to go down the left side here. As Luai now makes a pass halfway now for the third tackle. And now they're going to go down the right side here. They've got so many numbers here, Penrith. And they're going to go back to the 20. They're trying to make tackles. I believe that was Morovsky who got brought down. No, it's not. It's Charlie Staines. So now they're inside the 20 now for the fourth tackle. That is Kickow. And they've gone the numbers straight to Brian To'o. And To'o gets an offload to Kickow. And Kickow will score. And Penrith make it 8-0 with a kick to come.
It really is majestic the way that the Penrith Panthers play their footy. I mean, they had a shot down this left-hand side. They went back over to the right next play, and they straight away come to the...
It was just a passing down the lines, and it's Rabbitohs are just caught flat-footed there.
Fast hands to Dubbo. Dubbo gets underneath, ducks underneath the tackle.
Just an offload, and then there is a
Kickouts just too big and strong from there.
just very, very easy play there for Penrith. I feel like it's something that Penrith are really good at, is really exploiting other teams as really like dodgy wing defense, because it's like they come in like to the forward and they can just get a pass down the end and power through, and then all you just need to do is get one offload off, and just like that, Kickout gets the try. So 13 minutes gone. It is 8-0 with a kick to come now. This kick from the sideline here for Nathan Cleary. His 6th try of the season there, Valami Kickout. I don't get what this music selection is, because they're playing "I Will Survive" by I think it's Gloria Gardner. I think is her name. But anyways, now here comes the kick. He has to make it 46 from 54 for the season. Nathan Cleary, and that's a brilliant kick. It looked like he was going skywards, but he knows the wind and it curled right, and that is a brilliant kick. And so 14 minutes gone, it is 10-0 to the Penrith Panthers.
For Josh Mansour, he's obviously coming up against the Panthers for the first time since leaving the club at the end of last year. He played 158 games for Penrith, and he left in circumstances that he described as not ideal.
Teams just need to really big up on their wing defences. So here comes the kick-off here. It's a kicked off there by Mitchell. And we continue on with this first half. Is this... Oh, it's stopped. Oh, fuck's sake. NRL.com. Oh, there we are. It's the first tackle now that I believe is on the number 10, Fisher Harris. On the 15, now it's Brian To'o. Makes it past the 20 for the second. And then here's the third tackle. That's Liam Martin now. Makes it to the 35 for the third. And now that's... Oh, they're straight through again here. And now there's not much support here for Penrith. Oh, they're still going here past the 20. And he's going to score himself. Paul Moravsky has just run through an absolute shambles of a South Sydney defence. And just like that, it is 14-0 to Penrith. So as a pass through there to I think it was Burton. No, it was Isaiah Yeo who got the run through the gap and got the pass to Paul Mamirovsky. And he beats several players. And it's him against Mitchell and then Johnston. And it's just turning into a bit of a shambles here. Souths are definitely in trouble now, Gary. And now they're playing... Okay, so I'm starting to think, is there just some kind of 70s theme with, in Dubbo? Because now they're playing Jolene by Dolly Parton. So the try is confirmed, so 16 minutes gone. It's 14-0 if this is even going to update. The NRL.com is a little bit slow. It's not a uncommon thing that this happens. Now the time's gone backwards. So anyways, now a kick again from relative difficulty. Maybe he's... Because the wind's going... I don't think from his right foot, he's kicking in a way on the other side, which was where the try was, the earlier one by kick out. He was able to curl it. Maybe there might be a bit of trouble here. Maybe the wind's going a bit of a dodgy way on the right side. So here's the kick anyways, but he's curled it in, and it's 16-0 with 16.5 minutes gone. It could look scary. So 15.5 minutes, and there's the kick there from South Sydney to kick off the match. And it's going to be taken to Jerome Luai. Oh, big collision there, and it's going to be brought down. That is Fisher Harris. And apparently called held out on the 15 now. Panthers missing 2 good plays and still winning. It's I feel like I think it's like even so, but it's like they're a good team. That's the difference. It's like they haven't got like a bunch of good plays. Penrith just have a good team that works very well with each other. So now it's on the third tackle now, on the 35. Penrith are now. As Yo makes it to the 45 now for the 4th tackle. There's an interchange here for South Sydney, as Burgess has come off for Mark Nichols. So now last tackle, 45 metres away from the try line now. And there's the kick there. It's a high one here, and Johnson takes the kick. He takes the catch. And he'll get brought down now on the 15 there by Curacao and Luai. But it's going to be a penalty here for South Sydney. Is that a high shot? Is that for a high tackle? Oh, it was for a high tackle. That's the thing though. So anything that like comes here and then rides up a little bit, it's given a penalty. So I'm assuming if it's like straight on, then it may be considered a sin-binnable offence. So from halfway, so Mark Nichols now makes it to the 45 inside of Penrith's halves now for the first tackle. And now that's number 10. That is Tavita Totola now on the 35. And they're going to go down the left side here. So 25 minutes after the try line now, third tackle. It's probably because of the whole concussion issue. Yeah, I understand why they're penalising that stuff like that, but it's just at what point does it become? Oh, there's a bit of a chance here. It's a grubber hit, a lot of pressure here, and Nathan Cleary will be brought into the goal line, so it'll be a goal line dropout here to Penrith for South Sydney. It's like when does it? So at what point does it like a high contact go from just a penalty to a sin bin? I think maybe if it's like I think if it's above the collarbone, then maybe. So anyways, here comes a goal line dropout here by Penrith now, as they're about to cross past 20 minutes into this bit of a dodgy kick there. It's only gone 30 metres, as that's going to be Campbell Graham who takes it to the 20 for the first tackle. Now they're going to go down the left side here. That is Latrell Mitchell. If it's considered blatant, yeah. That's probably how it is. So that was the second tackle now. Reynolds has the ball now. Runs straight down inside the 10 now for the third tackle. We're going to go down the left side here. There's a one up. That was to Tavita Totola now. Fourth tackle here. And they call him a tangy now. Still 5 minutes away from the try line now. Last tackle here for South Sydney. It's given off to Reynolds. Very wide ball. Campbell Gillard. Oh, and it's tried to take it by a Penrith play, but it's a knock on. It was Burton who tried to taken it, but he has lost it. So it's going to be a scrum feed here for South Sydney. About 15 metres out, I believe, was where the kick was. Yeah, been unfortunate there for Matt Burton. So, 19 minutes remaining in this match, as the timer has stopped for some reason. I need to use flash scrolls, like NRL.com so shit. So here comes the scrum feed now. They're going to go down the right side here. They've got numbers here. What was that pass? And that is Johnson who's passed it out and it's gone out and it's out all the way. It was the right idea, but just nobody was running. It was too powerful of a pass. And just like that, an entire set of 6 has gone begging as Penrith now have the ball on the 15 now for the first tackle. It's just not looking good here for that. I think like that's probably going to be the symbol of this match for South, unfortunately. It's just not looking good at all. So that's Brian To'o now. Makes it to the 30 for the third tackle. Good post-contact meters by him. Jerome Luai now gives it off to Kikau, and it's an offload. It's gone back. But it's still good. It's still on the 30 now for the fourth tackle. Somehow Penrith still have the ball. So now Brian To'o again now takes a charge. And they get brought down on the 35 for the last tackle, I believe. Yes, it is. So last tackle here for Penrith. And there's the kick from Cleary. And it's taken there by Johnston. And Johnston will get brought down on the 40 for the first tackle. And now that is Dane Gagai. He'll make it to the 45. And now that is Mark Nichols. He gets brought down on the 45 now. And they're going to go try to break through here. Almost a breakthrough there for, for Dane Gagai. That's the fourth tackle now. That's around the next. Anyways, 20 minutes over the try line. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Here's a kick from Reynolds. There's a lot of pressure. And To'o beats Mansour and takes the catch. And there's a hit there on Burton. Burton's still inside the 10 now for the second tackle. Now it's the third tackle. And it's a set restart here for Penrith. Oh, it's a double... Wait, a double set restart? It was for rock infringement and inside 10. Surely a double set restart should just result in a penalty. So anyways, so here's the second tackle here for Penrith, just shy of halfway. And now it's Jerome Luai who's given it off to Kikau. And that is Suo trying to go for a bit of a high one. So now Kikau is 40 metres away from the try line now on the third tackle. It's now Crichton makes it to the 25 for the fourth tackle. They're going to go down the left. And there's numbers on this side. If we get an offload here, the number 12 to for Capewell, but he won't. Last tackle here for Penrith, 15 metres out. And here's the kick by Cleary. And they're going to give it a penalty because Kikau was trying to run in, runs into Reynolds and goes down. So, yes, because a big Kikau definitely can get... So, Reynolds was walking back. And Kikau gets tripped up. And it's going to be a penalty. Obstructing kick chase. So Mansour saying some words, and the referee.
He's in the naughty corner for giving the touch judge a bit of a bait.
So 10 metres out now at short for the for Penrith now to get another try here. It did look very soft from kick-out. It basically got tripped up. It basically clipped the leg of Reynolds and got brought down. And just like that, it's going to be another try here. And Burton has scored for Penrith. And it's now 20-0 to Penrith. What the fuck is... I'm sorry, like, the crowd are loving it. There's, like, clearly a minority of Penrith fans at this game. It's like, if I had to make a guess, it'd probably be like 70-30 in favour of South fans. I don't know. Manly gave Panthers more problems, honestly, yeah. So, and there it is. It is a try. Obviously, it was a try. But so 13 minutes remaining. It is now 20-0 with the kick to come. This game was meant to be a blockbuster, but no, just another slaughter. I think that's been one of the main problems with the NRL. Is the matches that have been scheduled to be blockbusters end up being whitewashes. Like South Sydney versus Melbourne was meant to be a big one. What happened? 50-0 to Melbourne. So here, this to make it 122 points for the season for Nathan Cleary. It's another kick from the sideline. It's curled and it's going to go in. And it's 22-0 with just under 13 minutes now remaining. I honestly wouldn't be shocked, depending on how the form Manly's going in. Manly just smashed Parramatta. I honestly wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. Damn, Cleary's kicking really. It's very scary. So here's the kickoff now by South Sydney. They're going to do a lot of that, I think, tonight. As there's the first tackle now on the 15 for Penrith. And now Brian Toa now makes it to the 20. Oh, that's a head thing. And it's going to be contact with the head. It's another penalty to Penrith. And Jai Arrow, I believe, it's accidentally clocked him in the head, so... For what? So he puts his hand up here. There wasn't much in it. That's also a big thing. Is I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes Penrith's tactic, because they have been very good at milking. Milking's not the right word, but getting these penalties to them, getting a competitive advantage. It is good tactics by Penrith. As there's number 17, that is 12 for Sipley. Now 35 minutes away from the try line now. And a kick out almost breaking through there. And it's now 25 metres away from the try line now. And it's another penalty. Kick out tried to get the ball early, but South's player had his legs wrapped around him. So it's a ruck infringement penalty. And they're gonna keep going. So okay, so what's up for ruck infringement? So a leg pull. Okay, that's fair enough. So 15 minutes away from the try line now. It is still the first tackle. Still going. And they're just passing it around here at the moment. And they get brought down now. 10 metres out, second tackle here for Penrith. And something has happened. And I think it was a knock on there by Penrith. So South do get a bit of reprieve there. As the timer just doesn't work. This is just shit. There we are. At least the timer is going. It's still about 5 minutes behind, but because there's 10 minutes 30 remaining. not 15-20. And the timer has now stopped.
I haven't seen a player for a long time be in such
So scrum on their 10 for South Sydney. They
every week.
and there's the first tackle now on the 15 now for the first tackle.
Just making so many strides and becoming the dominant halfback.
And now there's the second now on the 20.
Goals out there on the horizon. Nathan Cleary first off for the Panthers.
There's the third one for the, I think that was number 12, that was Sewer. Now Mark Nichols now makes it to the 40 for the fourth tackle.
New South Wales in the Origin series around the corner. Losing the shield. Two straight
So went backwards there, so on the 45, last tackle here for South Sydney.
Cook for dummy half.
We're going to give it down to Reynolds.
40.
And there's a kick.
Toe just on
And it's been taken there by Crichton. He gives the pass off to To'o.
preliminary finals. Just
As To'o makes it to the 35 for the first tackle.
you and I calling the game. And Hannah Reynolds, we thought the dying stages had a 40-20.
So here's the 45 now. That is Stephen Crichton.
Crichton playing. Here's Burton
And Burton now trying to
towards the middle.
go straight through a gap, and he makes it to the 45 inside South's half now for the third tackle.
Here to play alongside Isaiah Yeo. Hails from the same town.
And now 40 metres out now for the fourth tackle.
Isaiah Yeo make his first forays into the NRL. Now
I think that is
Yeo, as we speak,
capable. Now last tackle here, 25 metres over the try line now, Penrith.
outside,
And it's a kick up in the air.
pushing through a chance.
And it's been taken and caught. And Burton has got a double.
The local hero, Burton, with his first touch he made a break, and after that he scored a double. It's unbelievable. The Penrith Panthers, they're a well-oiled machine. They have been almost...
So it was a kick up high, and Burton able to somehow take it. No South players leave their feet, and the take
He competes for everything.
is brought down and scored by Matt Burton, who gets a double. It is now 26-0 with a kick to come.
Opportunities into points.
This is not going well.
They are invincible at the moment. The Rabbitohs won't want to see that replay back too many times with both Mansour
We're just going under 8 minutes left in this first half.
freak action.
Don't let the fucking
Burton to make it number 2 here today.
the shit fucking scoreboard
6
tell that.
points to nil. I know how good they have been, but a scoreline like this, where they are
Man, Latrell Mitchell spitting out his mouth guard sums up the game.
first against fourth.
Yeah.
It is, and South's a shell-shocked. Not only are the coaching staff shocked, the players are too, and you can see it on their eyes and their movements, and they've just knocked the wind out of them. And you can tell there by their reaction to that kick and the inability to get off the ground or show intent.
In my honest opinion, I actually don't see South actually scoring a try or anything here. And there's the kick there by Cleary. So 7 minutes to go. It is 28-0.
It is the stuff of dreams for Matt Burton, Cleary, and Luai.
This is just...
For number 1.
And to think, this is first place against fourth place. Does this prove how much... Does this just prove how much better Penrith are than everybody? Or just how shit South Sydney is? Or just how shit the rest of the comp is? I don't know how to say it. It's like... Rabbitohs don't deserve top 4 spot after this game. I don't think they deserve top 4 after the Melbourne game, but it's...
Really special day here for Matt Burton, and the crowd really loving it so far.
I don't understand why they're saying the crowd are loving it, because
It's almost...
they're applauding, yeah, but it's just like, not like to the level that the commentators are thinking they are.
Did you see anyone you did, mate? I did last night.
It's an attempted offload there. No touching went forward, so now Cleary will get the ball now. It's brought down on the 35. Can you please show us the screen? I unfortunately can't because the NRL will absolutely bum me because of they're very strict when it comes to footage, unfortunately. So they're going to go down the right side now. They're on halfway now. Last tackle here for Penrith.
Join this team. Coming off the bench. Playing the middle.
There's a high banana here.
Spiral torpedo, which has
As Johnston now gets the ball. He gets brought down on the 20 for the first tackle. As Dane Gagai gets the 25 now for the second tackle. And here comes the third tackle now on the 30. As Koloamatangi now makes it to the 35 now for the fourth tackle. We've got numbers here, South. Oh, almost a breakthrough here. As Latrell Mitchell goes. Big meters now, 30 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for South Sydney. They go down the short side. And Johnson gives an offload to Latrell. And it was a forward pass anyways. Are they going to update this at any point? It's still saying 27 minutes. Can they... Fuck's sake, this is so shit. For perspective, they're about 13 minutes behind. And it's just ridiculous. So, under 5 minutes now remaining here in this first half. As that is the second tackle now for Penrith now on the 35. Oh, and it's a knock on here by Penrith. And South make the first tackle now on the 45. As Koloamatangi now gets the ball back again. Makes it to the 35 now for the first tackle. The previous one was a 0 tackle. And now that is Jai Arrow now, making it 25 metres away from the try line now. Looks like Liam Martin is going onto the bench. And they've got numbers here now, South, and that's Mansour. And Mansour will break through and score. It will not be a whitewash here, but that is a very important try if they want to get the momentum going into the Sheds for the second half. So it is 28-4 with a kick to come. Fuck's sake, hang on. I'm swapping to bloody flash score because... there we are. Oh shit, okay, it's on the wrong thing. Hey, bear with me here for a second. It is a try. There. I feel like I do need to zoom in a little bit. So just under 3 minutes remaining. It's going to be Adam Reynolds now taking a kick. There we are. So now, 2 minutes remaining now. This kick to make it 28 points to 6. A curl, and he's clipped it in. That is a brilliant kick there by Reynolds. So here, okay, now 2 minutes 20 remaining. Bearing in mind, Benji Marshall, I don't think, has come on the field yet. That's the thing. Benji, I don't think it's even come on the field at all this half. Bring him in. You've got to bring him in. So 2 minutes 20 now remaining. They're waiting for the kick now. So here's the kick now by Penrith now. And now South will take the hit up. So it's going to be Mark Nichols now taking the charge. As he'll get around the neck, but I think it's alright. So now that's a first tackle. Now that's number 22. That is Jed Cartwright, who now makes it to the 25 for the second tackle. And it's a knock on here by South Sydney. So now Penrith have a chance to get a try right on the brink of half time here.
And we've seen how great Benji has performed in the halves.
And I will be taking a halftime break because I've got to actually finish cooking off this steak because it's still a little bit rare for my liking. So 90 seconds remaining here. This to actually kind of block the momentum of South scoring here. And now they're just going to charge down the left side. They're going to score. Oh, Jerome Luai getting brought down. It's going to be a penalty, actually. So forwards are broken early from the scrum feed. So 1 minute 12 remaining, and so it's going to be a kick to 2 here by Nathan Cleary. Yeah, they broke it early. I think another reason Panthers have been so good is because they haven't dealt with any significant injuries. That is actually true. I was actually looking at the injury report. Penrith have no injuries compared to like other teams where like the Roosters have like 5 or something like that. Because I had to look through it because when I was doing my State of Origin team predictions, I had to look to see which of the players were injured. So yeah. So I think it's good on the strength and conditioning coaches there at Penrith to keeping all the players healthy. So here's going to be a kick. This will round out the half time here. We've got 20 seconds remaining. This will make it 30 points to 6. It'll be 20 metres out right in front. So we'll be finishing off this half 30 points to 6. And there's the kick right down the middle, and that will take us into half time. As the siren sounds, 30 points to 6 at half time. So yeah, that is the halftime score. 30. If they're gonna update the 2, So yeah, it's been a bit of an unfortunate trend with the NRL so far, with all their big blockbuster games being absolute blowouts. But yeah, that's just how it is. I think another reason you stream the Eels game. Yes, I imagine if Maloney was still at the Panthers, that would actually be unfair to any opposition. Oh God. I just thought of that, and now I'm scared. That is actually terrifying there. But yeah, so it is a half time. Why haven't they, yeah, there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there it is. It's half time there. I'm going to take a break to actually finish cooking this steak off. I will be back to see if South, because they can score. We just saw that they can score a try, but will they? Will they score enough to beat Penrith? I mean, the answer is no, but. You know, you never know. You just never know. I'll be back, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, here we go. We are almost underway now for the second half of this game. It is 30-6 in favour of Penrith. Will be interesting to see how this second half plays out. I feel the South just have to come out firing. If they don't, then it'll just be an absolute whitewash, unfortunately.
They seem to be unbreakable. I mean, you're kind of expecting maybe a little bit of a hiccup or an average performance. I say average because they've not only been good, they've been great to Penrith. It's not, and it's been every week for a long period of time now.
So,
This man here has been instrumental in that. But
let's see what will happen. Will South Sydney come back and win? I doubt it.
Mitchell back into the squad. It was a bit of a danger game, but they've proven us wrong in that first half. And with so much strike power and so many talented players and firepower from the Bunnies, they can hit back. It's just a very big mountain to climb.
The Rabbitohs have got to win some tackles to give Cody Walker and Reynolds a chance, and Latrell Mitchell as well.
Well, the real question is though, is when's Marshall going to come into the game?
A couple of tries, get themselves into the contest, and who knows from that point on. They certainly have the capability. Get some quick play of the ball from Damien Cook, jumping out of dummy half, set Reynolds and company away in motion. Game 1 of 2 right here on a blockbuster Sunday
So South Sydney will be kicking off. They'll be running this side of the field.
here between the Rabbitohs and the Panthers.
And we're underway here now for the second half.
Here's Hasler, Manly Seagulls coach.
Here's the first hit up here for Penrith as they'll make it to the 15 for the first tackle.
Early today after a long battle with cancer. And very much continued.
So that's Brian Toa now, makes it to the 25 now for the second. Bro, do you believe in comeback? Souths have to score within the next 5 minutes. Oh, and it's a 6 again here for Penrith.
His team into battle against the Eels with the
Next is to the 30 now for the first tackle.
heavy hearts. The Panthers work it away from their own end. They call a plan. 15 short of the halfway
The second now past the 35 now. I believe that is,
today after missing last
I can't tell. It's one of the Penrith players. They make it to the 45 now. 45 now for the third tackle.
through the middle once again. Plays of a chorus out.
Now they're going to go down the left side here. So now Penrith now make it inside of the South half now. Fourth tackle.
Moses Leota.
Now Jerome Luai
Blue eye turns it back on the inside.
gives it off to the number 15. That is Sorensen. So 35 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Penrith. Needs a kick up in the air.
Puts it in the air. The aerial assault continues from the Panthers. Mitchell coming across.
So Latrell Mitchell gets the ball and makes it to... Oh, it's an good offload there. So now Johnson now gets the ball. No, it's Cody Walker actually. Makes it to the 15 for the first tackle.
Take from Latrell, nice offload. It could be a sign of things to come in this second half.
So now that is actually Alex Johnson now and makes it to the 20 for the second tackle. South's kind of bunched up at the moment, as that is Dane Gagai now. Makes it to the 30 for the third tackle. Almost a breakthrough there for Cody Walker, as it'll be brought down just past the 40 for the fourth tackle.
They have been dominated in the middle, and a sign of that has been Damien Cook, who hasn't run the ball at all in this game. He hasn't had the opportunity. I don't think they've
They got brought down again. It was a really far back pass. Now here's last tackle here. And it's a big kick, so that's been picked up there by Crichton. And Crichton will make it to the 35 for the first tackle. And now that is Brian Toa now. He's broken nearly 2 tackles, but he'll get brought down on the 35 for the second. Now they're going to give it to Burton. Burton now on the 40 now for the third tackle. And now that is number 2. That's Charlie Staines now, just shy of halfway now for the fourth tackle. Now they're inside South half here, Penrith. And it's finally been brought down though. It's James Fisher-Harris now. 35 metres out. Last tackle here for Penrith. They're going to give it off to the left. And I believe it's booted up into the air and it's been taken there by Latrell Mitchell. As we get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Now Dane Gagai will get brought down just shy of the 30 for the second. And now Johnston makes it to the 35. So now it's Kuala now. Makes it to just shy of halfway here for the fourth tackle. Now they're going to go down the right side here. Now Reynolds gives it off to Graham. Now Graham gets an offload. Off to Walker. Now Nickel. 40 metres over the try line now. Last tackle here for... Now there's a high in the air, the kick. And we see the screen. Unfortunately, Diana, if I did show the screen in like for 20 seconds, the screen would be gone like that. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So it's an obstructing kick chase. So it's a penalty here to South Sydney, and our Nichols 10 metres away from the try line now. We get brought in just shy of the line now for the first tackle. Sorry for hitting the mic. That's accident. Cool flick of the pen. So something happened. It looks like Latrell Mitchell tried to pick the ball up. Yeah, and it's a knock on. He tried to pick it up from the dummy and passed, and it's... They waited for because they stopped to wait for the call. Then he tried to play on. Then the referee called it. So it's a scrum feed now to Penrith, 10 metres out. So now on the 15 now for the first tackle. So I believe that is Fisher Harris as well. Makes it to the 20 now for the second tackle. Now they're going to go down the side hit. Now it's number 12. That is Capewell. Makes it to the 35 now for the third tackle. Going to go down the left here. Almost a big breakthrough there for Penrith. Now makes it to the 45 now for the fourth. So here's an early kick here by Nathan Cleary. Mansell will now get the ball here. Got to get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. And now it's Latrell Mitchell going up high for the charge here. So second tackle now. South's moving very quickly here. Walker tries to get an offload pass here. I believe it's Jai Arrow. Will get brought down on halfway for the third tackle. Now Reynolds. So they've got numbers down the side here. Almost breaking through now. They're on the 30 now for the fourth tackle inside of Penrith's half. We've got offloads here. Now it's Reynolds. To Walker. Now it's Graham. Last tackle, 15 metres over the try line. Reynolds gets a kick and it's going to go out. So it'll be a 20-metre restart and a 7-tackle set here for Penrith. But it's a review for a HIA here. For who? It is for a Penrith player. It's actually Matthew Eisenhuth for Penrith. So he's basically went down for a tackle and another Penrith player came in and his head has clipped the back of his shoulder. And it looks like he is coming off there, Eisenhuth. So here's the first zero tackle now. It's a replacement here. It is Tyrone May coming on here for Penrith. So here's the actual first tackle. Brian Tyrone will be held on the 30 for the first tackle. And now that is, I think that's Charlie Staines now, just shy of the 40 now. As that is new. Makes it to halfway now, third tackle. And now Yo makes it to the 35 now. Big meters there for the fourth tackle now. They've got numbers here, Penrith. Brilliant offload now. It's Momorowski. Goes for a kick. There's a chase down the middle. And Mansour's had to take it. It's going to go out. It'll be a goal line dropout. That's just brilliant play there by...
That's come from nowhere. He had to have thought it was the last tackle. Momorowski, it was a great kick, and he's played some halves. Momorowski back in the under-20s days at the Roosters, so he certainly knows how to...
So it's going to be a goal line dropout kick here by...
Caught the Bunnies off guard.
So Latrell Mitchell now will be taking the goal line dropping out kick. And it looks short. And it's been picked up there by Burton. And Burton almost going himself. He's now 5 metres away from the try line now for the first tackle. And it's going to be a penalty now for interference. So I think Cleary gave the gesture for the 2 here. Will they? Or won't they?
They're in just build the lead mode here as Nathan Cleary says, yep, we'll try and take the 2.
So they're going to take the 2 here. This conversion with 9 minutes gone in the second half will make it 32 points to 6.
You know, for a lack of urgency from a short kick from Latrell when you're so far behind, and then just the reaction here, even at the back of the Burton take, isn't good enough, and that forces the lack of dominance in the ruck, and then Mansell has to slow it down, and they get a penalty.
We heard Jake Duke a moment ago reporting that Cleary at halftime was talking about dropping off the intensity and continuing to
So at this point here,
well in the first half.
this will make it 4 points.
Halftime speeches now, and you've
In the 4 points clear. And with South, they'll be still in 4th.
going back
With a win for Parramatta here, with a chance of still keeping in line. This will take them only a win behind.
Almost robotic in the way that they perform, and they
So now Ivan Cleary, not Ivan, Nathan,
so you just know what you're going
to make this a 26-point game.
so much trust in his players, and his players have so much trust in him. It's proving to be a lethal combination.
And he's nailed the kick. So with 30 minutes remaining in this match, it is 32 points to 6 in favour of the Penrith Panthers.
is Ivan Cleary. He's seen his team build a massive lead once again here today. An Apex Oval in Dubbo this time. Brilliant conditions. And of course, don't forget, coming up beyond full time, it's the Eels taking on the Sea Eagles. There'll be a minute's silence before the game as we remember the late, great
So here comes the kickoff now.
away earlier today.
Yep, there it is. There's the kick.
Mitchell with the restart. Goes down to Blue Eye.
And here's the charge. It's number 18. That is Spencer Lenny, who makes it to the 15 for the first tackle.
Coruscant waiting at dummy halves.
Now it's Brian To'o.
No controversy so far.
Makes it to the 20 for the second tackle now.
SCG, that is a welcome shift to focus back on
That-
football after Victor Radley. Gets it
That is Radley now.
field picked.
On the 30s for the third. Now this is...
Seeing one of the enforcers of our game take
and it's a held there on the 40 still for the fourth tackle now.
going to have to make some significant changes, and that's what's so
Probably need to do something here at them. Almost breaking through here. They almost do now. Make it just past halfway now. Last tackle here for Penrith.
impressive to it fine.
The skill is enormous and they're disciplined.
And there's a kick up high in the air.
Cleary with the kick, which will have Mansell under pressure.
And Mansour's under pressure. And Penrith have... Oh, they've made a meal out of it. No, they haven't. And Burton will dive for the corner and makes it a third try. An absolute brilliant bounce in favour of Penrith. Absolutely scared the living daylight out of Mansour. And Penrith were able to get the ball eventually with Burton picking up and going for the corner. And he's gotten a hat-trick here. At his home ground, he is from Dubbo. So a brilliant day for him. So it's now 36-6 with a kick to come. Yeah, I think the comeback's off. I think, in my personal opinion.
The back Blue Eye pings it into the arms of Burton, who can do no wrong. 3 tries at home in the NRL, undefeated. That's where dreams are made of. And just can't get any better.
So it's a pass back by Sorensen who gets it, tries to flick it back, but it takes the bounces and it was picked up eventually by Burton. So 27 minutes remaining. It is going to be a kick to convert to potentially make this 38-6. Now, a big question to ask. Will it be 50? Will it go to 50? Try's been confirmed.
He must be pitching himself.
Just beside themselves that he has scored a hat trick.
It's almost surreal, isn't
It's
it?
ridiculous.
Is it like a golf course, like it's your home club was, and you just? Is it like? Do you think it's like that where he's come back to his hometown in Dubbo and he's just got a good few?
What the fuck are the commentators on about? So now it's a kick attempt here from the sideline for Nathan Cleary. He's been pretty good so far in terms of his kicking. As we're still not even 15 minutes into this second half. Has Brian To'o scored? No, he is not. He has not scored yet. And now the kick from Cleary. Oh, that's a brilliant kick from the curling right in. So just like that, it is now 38-6. It's gonna be 50. They're gonna get scored 50 on South Sydney, unfortunately. Again, within 3 weeks. And that's the thing you got to think about, though. What about Charlie Staines? Staines hasn't scored either. The tries have come from Kickow, Cleary, Momirovski, and 3 from Burton. So there's a kick off there. And needs to charge here by Leniu, who makes it to the 15 for the first tackle. And now it's Brian To'o now. Still on the 15 now for the second tackle. And it's a penalty. Penalty to Penrith as Cartwright goes right from dummy half, I believe. Oh, sure, a high shot. I thought it was just from dummy half, but anyways, it's a penalty here to Penrith, and it's going to be picked up on halfway. Where was the high tackle? He hadn't wrapped around like the stomach. I don't know where the high tackle came from. Anyways, now, so here comes the second tackle. It's number 15. That is Scott Sorensen. Makes it to the 35 inside of South's half. Leniu trying to make it through. 25 metres over the try line now. Past the third tackle. And now there's Momirovski almost breaking through now. 10 metres out. Fourth tackle. Oh, they've got numbers here. They can try to break through here. And it's a set restart here for Penrith as well. They're going to go down the far side. Oh, it's been picked up as an interception. And South could be through here. And Cody Walker. What? What? I have no. So apparently it was a set restart, and because technically it was a 0 tackle. So Cleary passes all the way high, and it's picked up by. So it's a set restart to Penrith. How does that make any sense? So it was a set restart. They play on. Cleary makes a shit pass, and it's picked up by a Rabbitohs player who then goes to run, and it's been brought back. So now it's a set restart. Now maybe no advantage. I'm not too sure how that works. So still inside the 10 now. Penrith is Nathan Cleary. 5 metres away now for the second. And now they've got numbers on the right side here. As Momirovski still get brought down on the 10 now for the fourth tackle. And Walker starts probably trying to go for a strip, but it doesn't work. Penrith still have the ball. And now Cleary now gets brought down 15 metres over the try line now. Last tackle here for Penrith. Luai goes for a grubber. It's a beautifully weighted one, and Mansour will rush to knock it out, and it will be... I just have no idea. I have no idea why that was brought back. Surely, if they take a run and then it's a pass over, that's surely an advantage played from the set restart. Right, no, so here comes a goal line dropout here for South Sydney. It's by Latrell. It'll make it to halfway. And here's a charge now by Fisher Harris, who will make it to the 30 for the 25 actually for the first tackle. Good bit of meters there by Fisher Harris. To go to the left side now, that is Yeo, who now will make it to just inside the 20 now for the second tackle. They're going to go down the left side now. That's now Luai, who's given a pass off to the number 15 of Sorensen. 15 metres away now, third tackle. That's Capewell, that was, who got brought down. Our fourth tackle, still 10 metres out. And Cleary's seen a massive gap, and he's gone himself. Somehow he's broken through a two-man gap tackle and has powered himself over. It is 42 points to 6 with a kick to come. It's going to be 50 points. They're going to Souths are going to concede 50 twice within 3 games. That's and they're 4th place. Very interesting. I think this commentator might have a dom fetish with with Nathan Cleary. I'm eating my dinner because the dinner is almost done, but the dinner is definitely done for South Sydney.
Thank you very much. We could see it here from the commentary box, and when you got a player who's just at their peak,
that is his 7th try. Nathan Cleary. He's 2nd of the game. And Cody Walker's now on report. So here comes the kick now, and it's gone through. So 21 minutes remaining. It is 44 to 6. As far as I remember, what is South Sydney's biggest loss? I'm actually going to check this. South Sydney records. I'm just checking this. Bear with me for a second. So their biggest losing margin was 66. Because I was thinking, because the Knights beat them 60-0 back in 99, but no. So 66 is the biggest margin as the kickoff has just happened. Oh, shit. I mean, so this would have to... So it's 66. So that means... So it's currently 38 now. So they'll need to score 12... it's hard to do math. So second tackle now for Penrith now on the 15. 16. So to get 66 margin, they'll have to score 72. If that's math right, but they have to score. Anyway, so it's last tackle here, Jerome Luai on the 40. And now, I don't understand why they don't play Benji. Benji hasn't been on the field at all this game, as Johnston gets the take and will be brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. So basically, Penrith have to be on 72 to equal the biggest margin loss that Souths have ever had, which was held by the Warriors back in 2006. It's another set. It's a set restart now for South Sydney, as we officially cross now into the last 20 minutes of the match, and it's a knock on as well. But it's going to be a penalty for a strip anyways. Like, what's the point of even bringing Benji to sit on the bench for 80 minutes? I feel like if he was starting instead of Walker, obviously they probably still wouldn't have won, but they wouldn't be probably this bad. So now 25 metres away from the try line now. South Sydney have a chance to get some constellation points. So that is number 10, that is Totola. Now on the 10 now for the second tackle. They're going to go down the right side here. As that is Burgess, just short of the line now for the third tackle. They've got numbers here, they get a pass off. As that is Cody Walker being held up for the fourth tackle. They've got numbers here, that's Burgess, I believe, gets an offload still. Still the fourth tackle, they didn't remember that. Oh, brilliant bit of play. And Latrell still had onto that last tackle, 5 metres out. Oh, it's a breakthrough here for Walker. And Souths have scored. As Cody Walker has scored, it is now 10 points to 44 with a kick to come. So I don't think we're going to... A record will not be set for the biggest loss margin, unfortunately. Pretty interesting how the two Souths games that I... in recent weeks, because I went to the Melbourne one, like in person, and then I'm streaming this, and of course they're like the biggest whitewashers of the season so far. That is, hello Melissa Kruger, how are you? Madam, yeah, madam. So now, Adam Reynolds now to make this a 32-point game. He's 43 from 51. Probably, I think it's like in terms of percentage the best kicker. I mean, probably between him and Cleary. But this will be an easy kick, and there it is. It is 12 points to 44. Is the comeback on? I don't know. Probably no. It's not. It actually just isn't. But it was a good try there. Walker getting the pass and running past a few players. So there is magic to be seen by Penrith. I mean, not of course, there's obvious magic there by Penrith, but in terms of South Sydney. So there's the kick there by Penrith to restart this match. 17.5 minutes are remaining so far. So the first tackle now on the 15, that is Burgess. As they get a pass, I believe that's Totola, and it is. Makes it to the 25 now for the second tackle. And it's going to be a penalty here to South Sydney. Oh, yep, so that's Braith and Asta getting asked the question on who should be the number 6 for New South Wales, and they've said Jerome Luai, which is also who I went for in my predictions video. So, great minds think alike. I don't know, he does like his golf. So Capewell is actually on report now, so the first tackle here for South Sydney on the 40 inside of Penrith's half now. Who's my favourite team? My favourite team is the Newcastle Knights, who give me spite in these times. And there's a chance here down the running. They've got numbers to the side here. And Mansour. No, it's Johnson actually. Just short. 5 minutes over the try line now for the third tackle. They could get another try here. South Sydney. And Burgess now goes for a run. It's now the 4th tackle.
Around the hips in front of the uprights. Knight keeps it going to Toll.
Oh, Totola just short of line now. Last tackle here for South. So got to go down the short side here. And Panthers hang on.
Replicate what he did a moment ago.
As it was Walker who gets held up.
This time he's chopped down a couple of metres short.
Yeah, he nearly got through again. They had numbers on that right-hand side. And Penrith looked in some trouble. A lot of energy. Great shot there.
Oh, big shot there.
Can put a shot on.
Good shot there by Totola. As all the Penrith players are appealing that it was a penalty. But apparently, no, it's not.
As you like, no drama with the contact.
So second tackle now. Still inside the 10 now, Penrith.
Contact and what it's going to do as far as the game is concerned. That's how you put a shot on. Right.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Yeah, I don't think there was any head connection, so it's all good. Third tackle now. Still putting butts between now. Burton now. Trying to break through. He gets brought down on the 30 by Reynolds for the 4th tackle.
Wrapped him up.
Now that's number 10. That is Fisher Harris. Makes it to the 45 now for the last tackle. So last tackle here for Penrith. Here's the kick from Reynolds. It's high in the air. It'll be taken by Johnston.
2 or 3 front rows in the game, quite clear.
And Johnston will get brought down on the 25 for the first tackle.
Playing it just
And it's taking a really long time for all the South players to come back on side. They know the game is lost.
the Empire State of Origin Series kicks off Wednesday, June 9 at the Golden Cricket Ground. You can be down there.
So on the 45 now for the third tackle, South Sydney.
Tickets.
When are they going to announce the Origin teams? Because so basically it's like 2-3 weeks time the actual game. Oh, it's a breakthrough chance here for South. Good pass there, but they're going to get brought down on the 35 inside of Penrith's half. But it's a penalty. It's going to be a play on here by Gagai. And Gagai's powered over. He's still going Gagai. Only get brought down just shy of 10 metres away from the line there. From that penalty, and it was a quick play on. So now Knight gets an offload now to Cook. As that is Reynolds now, still inside the 10 now for the second tackle. Burgess almost breaking through there, just short of the line again for the third tackle. Oh, a bit of a weird pass, but it's gone anyways. And now Johnston will get brought down now for the 4th tackle, still inside the 10. So Knight gets brought down 10 metres out. Last tackle here for South Sydney. They're going to go down the right side here. And there's a kick on Reynolds, and Burton with a brilliant take. But it's apparently a head contact, and it's a penalty to Penrith.
Yeah, and again, it's really good awareness from Burton. As I mentioned earlier, he's got a great feel for the game. He just knew Reynolds was going to kick that, gets across straight away, stops it. He knows what's going to happen before it happens, Burton. That's why he's great in the halves and having a huge impact.
So there's a high contact, so 12 and a half minutes, it's another penalty to...
He's been awesome all year.
Interesting, no Simmons actually in this match, so it's actually a bit of progression. It was definitely not like the Thursday game when they were taken down to 11. The Cowboys. So now there's the second tackle now on the 30 now, Penrith. So now third tackle now for Penrith now on their 40s. Getting some passes now. I believe that is Sorensen. Makes it just shy of halfway now for the 4th tackle. Still going now, Penrith. Now that's number 12. That is Kurt Capewell. Makes it 40 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here. And there's the kick over the top here by Penrith. And Johnston has picked the ball up and will get brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. Now Dane Gagai makes it to the 20 now for the second tackle. And now Damien Cook now making some charges, and it's going to be a penalty now to South Sydney. No, it's a penalty to Penrith, actually.
Obstruction play here.
For an obstruction.
He said that Damien Cook was out of play. So was he in front of the ruck when they played the ball?
That's exactly how you're being out of play.
So now 25 metres away from the line now. Penrith have gotten another penalty here. Are they going to go for the... They're going to chew some time. Are they going to go for the 2 or are they going to go for the runs and probably chew down some time?
Clearly think so. We might just a bit of razzle dazzle on here for some of the locals.
It's time to play some footy.
It's time to play some footy, yeah. 70 minutes into a game of footy. I think it's Braith and Asta. And now it's another penalty to Penrith. Foul play.
Adam Reynolds called out. Rabbitohs need to be careful here. The game is well out of hand.
I'm talking about something else at the moment, actually. Mate, I understand there's a level of frustration, right? And I do understand that.
Hello, Oliver Gaming.
Well, mate, I'm trying my best to understand, but there's a number of lights because we just can't keep doing it. All right? The game's changed. You guys are going to have to adapt to it. All right? Yeah, well, mate, you've just got to comply to where we're at, okay? How are we, mate? Just tell me what.
It was interesting during the week to hear Benji Marshall on NRL 360 talking about on Tuesday.
Interesting.
First session in the build up to this game off the back of what happened last week in Brisbane.
So that's number 17 now. That's Liam Martin. Makes it inside the 10 now for the first tackle.
Hasn't quite worked out for them here today.
So now Kikia now makes it inside the 5 now.
Days and if not weeks ahead for the Rabbitohs as kick out plays it just outside the goal line. Comes back to Fisher Harris. Who
Got an offload here now. Penrith, they've got numbers on the right here if they go for him. Capo trying to break through himself and he gets brought down 5 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle.
he's at it on this right edge for Ivan Cleary. Nathan Cleary now finds
As Luai will get brought down by Damien Cook
and sticking there in that particular
on the 15.
issue, but he's been good at
And it's a pass down the line. It's To'o. And Brian To'o gets his try. And it's going to be 48-12. And the kick will make it 50 points. Potentially the second time that it will be 50 points conceded against South Sydney in the space of just 1 month of play.
And just putting it right on the money. The money ball to To'o and no one is stopping. To'o that close to the try line. Just a beautiful pass. A brilliant pass that beats Josh Mansour. All ends up. It's a thing of beauty.
and it gives Nathan Cleary a chance from out wide.
So now, a lot from the sideline now, a chance.
The Rabbitohs in a very short space of time.
My favourite team is the Panthers.
Go in round 9. They didn't cross the line themselves.
Well, you'd be cheering at the moment, Melissa. So 8 minutes 20 now remaining as Mansour's now clutching his knee.
Josh Mansour has an issue here. They kick on the play, which is how he wanted to pop the bump, but he is very wobbly, isn't he?
Sure is. As they check on Mansour, I still think Ken Murray's a really big out and underestimated.
It's a HIA thing as well.
Josh looks like he'll be done for the day. But he's tough.
Now this kick from the sideline, and Cleary's done pretty well so far with these kicks from the sideline.
Play the balls and then footwork in the middle of the ruck. And
This to make it 50 points.
don't play without Murray on the field. So, although this is another horrible loss, I'll be looking forward to getting Murray back.
I just saw someone in a Jets cap. I'm happy. So from the sideline now.
Can he do it?
Just outside.
And there's a kick from this corner. It's a brilliant take. And for the second time within 3 weeks, the Penrith Panthers... No, not Penrith Panthers. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have conceded 50 points. Oh. So when Brian To'o was running, Mansour went to grab the ankle, and the boot of the studs and the boots of To'o got him right in the neck. So yeah, that's a very fucked play. So obviously, you would be a bit fucked from that. So then after this game, of course, it is Parramatta versus Manly, which we do know so far in the history of all these blockbuster matches this year is probably going to be a massive smashing. So 7 minutes 20 now remaining. As Toa makes it past the 25 now for the second tackle. Oh, it's an offload down to Moriovski now gets the ball. Morrissey's still running. He's still running sideways and will get brought down on the 35 now for the third tackle. I went to the South and Titans game and the South fans were insane. As it would be, because they were like getting belted and made probably one of the best comebacks in relatively recent history in the NRL. Oh, almost a knock on there. Oh, and it's a bullet pass to Fulton. And Fulton will give the offload. And it's another try to Penrith. And it's Stephen Crichton who gets the try as all the players jump onto each other, which is a... I mean, they are 40 points ahead. But that's how they celebrate in Penrith. So, brilliant pass to Luai and gets the pass. An absolute bullet run there by Matt Burton, turning into one of the clinical players for the Penrith Panthers.
Rugby League in Dubbo this afternoon, and it is the Panthers who have stood tall and blown the Bunnies completely off the park.
Athleticism personified in that try there. Burton and Crichton. What a combination.
So now it's 54 points to 12. If we can just update quickly.
I'm trying to name in excess of 100 metres for the fullback. He hasn't had a lot of work to do on kick returns because they've had so much of the ball.
Yeah, I saw the comeback. When the comeback came, these people behind me were standing, taking their shirts off and singing their song. Yeah, passion. It's like, you know something passionate big has happened when the shirts do get taken off. So now this to make it 56 points to 12 with 5 minutes to go. And there's the kick. So it's 56 points to 12 now. And I think we've got about 20 minutes now still until the other game between, which is the Parramatta Eels and the Manly Sea Eagles.
What an afternoon at home. At home, when you thought it couldn't get any better, he's untouchable.
It's a short kick here by Parramatta. No. By none of them, by South. And it's been picked up by Moravsky, who gets us to the 45 now for the first tackle.
He's lining up at the gate tomorrow morning.
He'll be here before sunrise.
And now here's the second tackle. Big contact, post-contact meters here by Sorensen. Is there a mercy rule game over 50 points is reached? Do you do tipping competitions for the NRL? No, I do not. So it's a set restart now for Penrith, and now they're 25 metres away from the try line. I used to do tipping when I was younger, but not anymore. And then Moravsky almost broken through. Oh, he has broken through. No, he hasn't. Now 10 metres over the try line now. Second tackle. And now it's kick out. Kick out trying to break through, and kick out has broken through, but he's just short of the line for the third tackle. And a try here will make it 60.
Top of the line, he plays it. Comes to Spencer Lemieux.
Now, Anu.
You certainly can dance once you move. Tackle there.
Now, fourth tackle, still on the 5 now.
Tom Burgess. 5 metres out. Just over 3.5 remaining here in Dubbo.
And it's a knock on by Penrith.
Lucky for the Bunnies.
Very lucky there. I mean, the game's already over, but,
Absolute
you know.
courage, and if it wasn't for an error there from Spencer and the play the ball, it could have got worse. Big Billy, look at him. Looked like he was about to score a try, taking 2-3 defenders over with him.
So how long is there left exactly? There's 3 minutes 20 remaining.
Could have been 60.
I subscribe to you and like. Thank you, Melissa.
10 here. But our next matchup, Eels.
So here comes from the scrum now. That is Dane Gagai now, making it to the 20 now for the first tackle. And he's grabbing his head here. I think his head may have slammed the ground.
I think it's Spencer.
But it's actually going to be a penalty now to South Sydney. It was Crichton.
The Panthers have been exemplary with their contact here today. The penalty against Spencer Lanier for the contact on Dane Gagai.
He's going to be on report. The player set of Stephen Crichton.
Kickoff at Bankwest Stadium.
Reckon Bunny's coach is speechless. Wayne Bennett's always been speechless. You don't really see him say that many words.
For many more. An ad made famous just on 40 years ago between those two teams.
Anyways, now, so there's a penalty now. They're going to pick it up on the 45 now. So 2 minutes 15 remaining. This will probably be the last set of 6 here. They might get one more actually for
Could have imagined.
Oh, holy shit. Fucking Spencer Leniu fucking getting into it. Surely that's unsportsmanlike. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Basically, it was a knock on there by the Rabbitohs, and he fucking went off at him. It's like, you're 44 points ahead. Holy shit. Fucking... That was, that was not a knock on. Surely that was a strip.
Play the ball in the ruck here. Liam Martin over the top of Liam Knight, and it just comes loose as Martin pushes his hand down and gets off.
Yeah, but he's fucking, this bloody Penrith player's got, he's like his elbow on his neck. So the challenge is successful, so Souths are getting the ball back. So, there might be a bit of tension here coming into this last bit of the game. Fucking Jesus. So now Burgess now makes it to the 35 now, inside of the half of the first tackle. And it's a charge down by Penrith. It was clear-eated, so it's going to be a...
On his left-hand side. They'll retain possession, and that will probably ensure that they don't concede any more points this afternoon. Given the day he's had, given the year he's had, surprising.
So it's going to be a scrum feed here to South Sydney Indians. There's 90 seconds remaining.
One last crack at them for the Rabbitohs. Reynolds.
There's 1 minute 10 remaining. It's like...
Links up with Gagai, as we mentioned a moment ago. Where they go is battle against the Eels, no less, next week. They may find something between now and then.
So here's the second tackle now for Penrith.
Given what we've seen now, Storm and also the Panthers, got to say,
But it's a knock on anyway. Damien Cook tried to get the offload. So 40 seconds remaining. They're probably going to let time run out here. So it's going to finish off 56 to 12 here against Penrith for the Penrith Panthers.
I think makes a big difference, but just on his heels there, Liam Knight looking to throw that pass and play some footy, and Cookie was just waiting for the next play. So it's
Be a shame if it's an Eels Panthers in the final.
they all would like to figure
Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be very interesting. Because Parramatta haven't played Penrith yet this season, have they?
he grabbed a hat-trick right here. His home
So with 15 seconds remaining, time winding down. This will be the last tackle.
Western Plains of New South Wales. Kick out.
hand him the key.
Punches it forward. He should get the key to the city. Score a hat-trick at home. There you go. Presentation.
2, 1. And there goes the siren. The Penrith Panthers go 11-0 in the season.
Can't beat them at the moment. They're 11-0 to begin this 2021 season. Eels and Seagulls.
Penrith would beat the Eels, but the thing is though, it's like,
They've beaten them 56 points to 12.
so that is the end of that game. We've still got one more game to do. There is the Parramatta Eels and the Manly Sea Eagles, but it is interesting. So it's now at 11-0 because there was a thing in the NFL last season. The Pittsburgh Steelers ended up going 11-0 in the beginning of their season, and they would end up choking it, but and then they would lose first in the finals. But just speculation. But anyways, Penrith showing why they still are the best team in the comp, and probably why. And it's weird though. Here's the thing: the South Sydney Rabbitohs are 4th place. They are 4th, and they've been swept by 50 points. They conceded 50 points in 2 games out of 3. Does it just talk about how good Penrith are, or just how shit the rest of the comp is? But anyways, that is going to be the end of this stream. We've got one more game to do, which is the Parramatta Eels and the Manly Seagulls. Should be an interesting game. But anyways, thank you all for watching. And I'll probably see you in like 10 minutes.